Guys, so we're about to start. I just wanted to say hi. Thanks for watching. This is just a one-off project. We got Greg Oakes on guitar, Bobby Scholes on bass, Kevin Cooper on. There you go. Kevin Cooper on keys, Drew Anderson on guitar, and Jenny Barnes on vocals and guitar. So here we got our setup. Greg, Bobby, Jenny, Drew, Cooper. So we'll be starting right at 8:30. So thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe and like, and tell me where you're from. Definitely tell me where you're from. All right.
Good? Did I talk enough? Can you hear me now?
Hey. What's up? Testing, deal. Testing.
1, 2, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. 1, 2.
Hey, check 1, 2.
Special project tonight. Thanks for tuning in. We're at the Arrowhead Inn in Brick, New Jersey, right on the Jersey Shore. So put in the comments where you're from. We got Drew Anderson on guitar, Kevin Cooper on keys, Bobby Scholes on bass, Greg Oakes on guitar, Jenny Barnes on vocals and guitar. Fun little project we're throwing together tonight. See how it's going. A bunch of the really great musicians on this Jersey Shore. Put in the comments where you're from. I said, well, Jersey Shore, you guys don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Something we can say. Start.
Greg, what do you think?
Like a band?
Yeah,
Or like something we could like sing together.
like a soundcheck.
Just start. Well, I figure before we start. Do like a fire on the mountain check? Yeah, that works. Yeah, because that's a throwaway. Just need a chord. Yeah, something. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Sorry, guys, we're just trying to get our volume. So. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it.
Check 1, 2.
I always do, I see you.
Brian used to do that all the time because that's like an Humphreys thing.
So I always
Hey.
I love that. That's like one of my favorites.
What's up, Don? How you doing, buddy?
If I
Savage, how you doing? Lego animator. We're just waiting to start. We got like just 1 more minute. We'll be starting. Thanks for tuning in. This is a special project here at the Arrowhead Inn on the Jersey Shore. So yeah, you guys, Don, where are you from?
Then you can play with the tempo too, like the pitch. Yeah, this one. Yeah, one more beer real quick. Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Belgium, huh?
It's so hard to play out of
Belgium, awesome. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. We're on the Jersey Shore, so we're going to start in 1 second. So hang out, enjoy the show. Lots of great music to come.
What's that? What'd you say? Huh? What'd you say?
Hey, cool. Let's say, turn it on. Yes. Yes. Don't forget the job.
Hey, Emma, can you turn off the radio?
Alright, hey, cool. Why don't you stop?
Still got to have Jesse, and a lot to have stress dreams. There's another way in the bill. Living my own soul, so cease. I got to live or I start screaming. Someone lock the door. Come on, keep on to myself.
Welcome everybody. We're the mashup of Van Outcast and Hump Day Trio. We got Jenny Barnes up in front, special guest. I really like the name Muff, but you know.
Dude. Yeah, you got it. You want me to start? Yeah, go ahead.
Keep trying to tell me how you want to get with you, baby. That was my answer. Ooh, to all that you missed. Wanna spread the news that if it feels this good, yeah, you just keep on using me. Oh, I'm telling you, take it to me. Hello, how are you? Good. How's everybody doing on the Wednesday? Yes. Cheers to you.
Special mashup tonight. A couple different bands
To the heat.
together just to make a cool show. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Tell us where you're from.
It's like a 145.
We're on the Jersey Shore. You're at the Arrowhead.
Yep. Yeah, Bobby, give me that. So, all right, keep that before that. Right? Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, guys.
The letters. Oh, lovely day? Oh, okay. Wait, Jenny doesn't have it here. Do you have lovely day? Jenny doesn't either, right? Alright, so we're skipping that. And we're doing letters. Yeah, so we're going to do the letter. B flat. You doing A minor or B flat? Yeah, B flat. Yeah, B flat. Yeah. I can't remember. Not really. Not until the.
Ticket on an airplane, and you got time to take on fast train. All of the days are gone, I'm coming home. My baby's too old to die. Don't care how much I gotta say. I won't find my way back home again. You're too kind.
True server, you got me in my sweet spot.
How you guys?
New way in there, Jimmy. Jimmy, you know that one too, right? Which number you got?
What's up, guys? Thanks for watching the mashup band here tonight here at the Arrowhead Inn on the brick. We're Point Pleasant, New Jersey. So, thanks for watching. My name is Garthly. Wolf, welcome. And hit that subscribe and like, guys. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe and like. Don't forget, Hump Day Trio goes live tomorrow night and Saturday night and Sunday. So, hit that subscribe so you're notified. But tonight's a little different thing, just a mashup of a couple of bands, trying something different. It's also good shit.
And if I say to you tomorrow, take my hands out on you, see the castle I will take you. What's it be they say with you? If I say to you tomorrow, oh, what fun it all is. What's this got got pretty baby? From what is or what should never be. And if you wake up with the sunrise, all your dreams are still new. Happiness is what you need to pay. We have a tip jar over there. What? Love us with your money.
I didn't hear that.
A tip jar?
What's up, Coco?
Tip jar.
What's up, Wolf? What's up, Ramon? What's up, everybody else?
I think that's what
I'm
you
from
say
New
now.
Jersey. I say tip jar.
What's up, Jake?
To tip. Yeah, it's a fucking tip jar.
So we're at the Arrowhead Inn.
Yeah, just the tip,
Band
please.
tonight.
Thank
A
you.
little bit of hump day.
How'd that feel?
That's what I'm talking about.
Jenny Barnes.
Rhythm for
Let's hear it for you. Hit the subscribe link. Tomorrow, Hump Day Trio will be back. Full force.
What do you want to sing? You want to sing it or yeah, you got it. I do whatever, you do it. And then I'll do the rest. Alright, and let's start while he's loading. Ready? Althea. Are you ready? You got that one. You know, you do that with that, right? What else? Ready? Jen got it. Yeah, Jen, you got it.
You got charisma.
Go ahead.
Roll your hand.
No, let's keep going. Thanks. Want to do Chameleon?
You want to do Chameleon?
To end? Like how?
Which one?
All right, Chameleon, do it.
What?
Chameleon.
Chameleon?
Give me a handcuff. Oh. Be flat on there.
Did we do that last night? No, that was the chicken.
Yeah, we did a
Yeah.
chicken.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Yep, all right.
Thank you.
We do not fade away? Not fade away? Not fade away. Not fade away.
We're going to take a quick break, guys. Thanks.
All right, guys. First time for me. And we'll flip this around. And there's our first little set. We're trying to just something different tonight. Just trying to throw a little mishmash, so just changing it up. So it's something totally different. What's up, Dawn? How you doing, Johnny? Coco Loco, Soundwave, Zachariah. Oh. Is that April? April? Yes. Hopefully I can read that right. Taz, what's up? Chris, what's up? Chris Santor in the house. Juan, Virgil, everybody else that's been here. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So we're taking just a short little break. Again, this is a mashup of different bands. We got Drew and myself from Hump Day. We got Kevin, Greg, and Bobby from a band and Outcast. And we got Jenny Barnes sitting in on some songs tonight for vocals. So stick around, guys. Stick around. We're just taking a short little break. We'll be right back. I promise. I promise. These breaks will be shorter. Thank you, David. See, Neil can read it. Coco, yeah. All right. I guess you're talking about what's up, Coco. Thank you so much. Coco, you are fucking awesome. You're fucking awesome. By the way, guys, I just started doing memberships today. I signed up for memberships. They allowed me to do that. Yes, I'm going to give that a love there. So they signed up for memberships today. So there's all these different levels, just like supporting me. I'm going to start doing some members-only videos and members-only live streams. So start doing some of that. And if you guys want to do any private lessons with me, that's in there too. You are taking it from the best here. So if you are interested and you're dedicated to drum lessons and you really want to make yourself better, you can also do that here right on Facebook. And we can do virtual lessons, just private, one-on-one, but also the other levels too. So check them out. Check them out. If you just want to support me, just buy me a coffee kind of thing, I love it. Thank you so much. So, and Coco, you rock. You rock. All right. Giancarlo. Yeah, I figured, Dawn, I figured, what the heck? They allow me to do it? Might as well do it, and I'll try to keep up with it. If I can't do it, well, we'll see. But I think I'm going to give it a shot. And I want to build this community to be something better. Like, I love all you guys. Dawn, Johnny, and Wolf Lover, and Tennessee Tex, and everybody on here. I love you all. So I want to build this community to be better. Ciao from Italy. What's up, Giancarlo? Well, we're on the Jersey Shore, right here in New Jersey on the Jersey Shore. Thank you so much, Taz. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, and I think it's another great way. You're right. It's another great way to support me if you guys really like what I'm doing. I try to do this for you guys too, like so you guys enjoy it. I always try to set up the best camera angle. I wish this thing had like a widescreen angle so you guys could see everything, but unfortunately I can't do that. So, you know, and yeah, Johnny. Yeah. So I just signed up for all that stuff. It's new to me, so I'm learning it. So I set it up today, and if anybody's interested and you want to support me and make it possible to keep doing this stuff and to do other videos, I really appreciate it. I really do. Vermilion. What's up, Rick? How you doing, buddy? Oh, Dawn, thank you so much. It really is that amazing, Dawn. Really, this chat's that amazing? Wow, I really appreciate that. I love all you guys. It's awesome. Yeah, April. All right. All right, April. Thank you so much. Christopher knows. Chris Santor is a student of mine, so he knows. He knows all about it. Rick, thank you so much. We're just taking a short little break. We will definitely be coming back. I just got to get a drink. I got to go to the bathroom, and I will be back, okay? Oh, Dawn, that means the best to me, man. And hopefully you enjoy some of those dead tunes we did. You know, every time we do a dead tune, I'm thinking about you. I'm like, Dawn's going to enjoy this. So hopefully you do, and I appreciate it. I really do. All right, guys, I'm going to take a short little break. I got to go to the bathroom. Hang out. We're going to start second set. And love it. All right, April, you are officially the member of the pack. Welcome. I love you all. All right, let's chill out a little bit. I'll be right back, guys.
All the time say it. And this is my boyfriend Eric too. Hi, boyfriend Eric. Hi, I'm so happy to be here. It's so good. It's good to see you too. Hey man, how you doing? We're close tonight.
You know what? I should have talked about this.
I know it's like
You told me about it.
Are you gonna jump up there?
Yeah, it's fun.
He literally does that way. Wow, that's just really fast.
All right, guys, we're actually going to get Jenny Barnes to bring her electric guitar in too, so she'll have some solo time. So yeah, definitely hang out. Grab a drink if you want. Hit the subscribe and like. Tell us where you're from in the comments. I'd always love to see where everybody's from. We're on the Jersey Shore. Where are you guys at? And don't forget, I got memberships available if you want to help support this channel and you really love what we do. Hit those memberships. Check them out, guys. Thank you so much. We're going to be right back.
Like you're like looking at him to help you, and he's like not gonna do the ball. He does a long one. So he does like this alternate. Like he's looking at you and like what's going on, and he does one of these. You're like, all right, we're going with the 5. You're with the 5. No, it's you're going to F. No, that's what the drum. Like what? I want to smack off with this. Did he do a 5 or an F? I didn't see what he did. Yeah, that's what I'm like. I'm like the C is the 1, right? Like there is a song earlier that he made it. E minor. Now I'm playing an E minor. It's like, why are you doing a minor? He told me minor. I gotta get out of here. It's about to start raining. It's about to start raining. Smart for everyone around. Wait, this way? Yeah, I think I'm sure I can do that. Even nowadays, this is still like every like Instagram or TikTok program has still looks like Tatiana. Yeah. Oh, dude, he was the first dude to tell me to go fuck myself. Yeah, the very first person. I was like, what the fuck? Always ready to go.
All right, guys, we're updating the set list. I gotta fix it real quick, and then we're gonna start soon. Holy crap!
Oh, yeah.
Keeping my fear away from it and everything.
Right, Chris? Tara's house was like, woo! She had a church. Yeah.
All right, guys. Figuring out the set list. Figuring out which songs we're gonna do on this second set here. So we're doing a little discussion outside on that one. So thank you for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate it. We're trying to just get like some of this working out here. So I might go live on another post. I might cancel this one and go live on another one. I've been having some pretty good success. We've been having like a lot of new people come in because the algorithm picks up on it. So Father Time 57, I would fucking love to do some Zappa, but this band doesn't do it, unfortunately. I love Frank Zappa. So I might go live on another one. So I might kill this one and start another one because it always picks up. After you start again, it picks up. So I don't know. We'll see. What do you think, Wolf? Johnny, what do you think? Dawn, should I kill this one or keep going? You guys let me know. I'm going to go by your call. Christopher Santora. Well, I know you're Chris, but I keep saying that because your name says Christopher, so I'm sorry. Change your name to Chris and I'll say Chris. That's so funny. Yeah, 104 likes, that's great. I mean, freaking awesome. Got a, and Coco, freaking little donation there. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. We're like 70 people right now. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, Father Time. Yeah, man. Freaking Joe's Garage is a masterpiece. Masterpiece. All through college, man. And then the Black Page and Baby Snakes, that video Baby Snakes, so good. Terry Bozzio is amazing in that whole concert. And then live at Helsinki is off the hook. Yeah. All right, well, maybe I'll just keep it going, Wolf. We're at 57, 58. You know, it kind of fluctuates, but, sorry. Yeah, Fred, Father Time, unsung heroes, man. And his son carrying the legacy. Dweezil doing all his stuff again, playing his father's guitar is so cool. It's awesome. And, check him out if you haven't done that. I'm sure you have, but it's freaking amazing. Hey, Kevin Cooper here. Cooper, man. So, Chris, no, not tonight. We're doing like a whole bunch of other stuff. We're trying to stay away from the other things. I know we're playing some songs that we normally do, but it's just trying to incorporate the whole little thing. Taz, you're green? Did you subscribe? Did you become a member, Taz? Is that why you're green and you have a star next to you? I don't know. These things, I'm learning it. It's all new to me. You guys are way maybe? Oh my God, Taz. Taz. God, I love you. Look at that. That's so cool. I love you guys. You guys are so freaking awesome. I can't believe it. Taz, that's the best, man. Wow. So Taz, you have the honorary of being the first member. So you are number one, Taz. Thank you. Taz the Green Goblin, Jake. That's so funny. All right, guys. We'll be starting in a couple minutes. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it going. 55. Maybe it will pick up with the playing. Who knows? Jenny, make sure that shit's turned up. Turn that shit up. All right, so we're getting Jenny Barnes set up with her guitar, electric guitar. Acoustic wasn't cutting it, so I said, fuck that shit, bring in your guitar. So she's got her electric guitar now. We're gonna rock it. Again, Jenny Barnes on vocals. Over here we got Jenny and Greg. Jenny and Greg over there. Guys, I wish I had a bigger screen. I really do. So, Misty, how you doing? Gotta take my glasses off to read that. Jake, you have a Ludwig metal one and DW metal one. Nice. Dude, brass snares are freaking loud. Loud as fuck. They're so loud. I love maple snares and birch snares. I also have a walnut snare, a Gretsch walnut. That's really nice too. I really like that. And then I have my custom-made mahogany snare drum from Philadelphia Drum Company, which is an amazing snare drum. I love that snare drum. And that stays at my house. Those are all my videos. All my shorts are played on that snare drum. Buddy?
Fucking sleeping on my couch. I was like, wait, I thought I owed you something.
A haircut? No?
Maybe I was like, friends don't like friends let each other. 12.
All right. So, guys, the 12th, Desert Jellies is playing here at Arrowhead. So, I might go live. Or Boyard. Boyard? Boyard. I'm sorry. Boyard. Boyard. And Update Trio is also doing their live. So, we're doing our live on the 12th with Bobby Scholes on bass at Pig and Parrot. We also have tomorrow night with the crew. Drew and Jackson are back tomorrow night at the Boardwalk. And then we have Saturday night with Bobby Scholes. He's sitting in for Jackson while he's away on a sabbatical to Africa to help the apes. And then we have back to Sunday. Great job, man. Thank you. And then Sunday back here again with Jackson. He returns from Africa. And we will have our normal Sunday at 7 o'clock. All right, guys. We're about to start.
I'm excited for this. Yeah, it's starting.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? Oh, careful. All right, guys, so we're about to start. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Got a mashup band tonight, Hump Day Trio, Band and Outcast, and Jenny Barnes Band all mashed up. So enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Hit that subscribe and like. And if you want to, check out my memberships. Thanks for supporting the channel. Taz, you rock. Oh, gotta flip you guys. Please hit the subscribe and like. I really appreciate it. Mashup band today. Let's hear it. Live here at the Arrowhead. The Arrowhead's the spot, man, on the Jersey Shore. It really is. The best dive bar on the Jersey Shore. It really is. Arrowhead Inn and Brick. Check it out, guys. Follow them on Facebook. Please do. Tell them Neil sent you. Game's awesome, man. Check out some of my videos. Keep drumming, man. But check out some of my videos. I do a groove a day. Got some lessons and some memberships. So check it out, buddy.
Sorry.
Well, Chris, By watching it live, it's like you're here.
Just hold step back.
Yeah, Father Time, we're on the Jersey Shore. Where you guys at? I'd love to see where everybody's from. Who's the furthest from Jersey? Come on, tell me now. Last week we had India, Japan. So tell me where you're from. India has the award for tonight.
How's everybody doing? She starts to cry. Plays a swing, but she don't need no love. She just don't know what else to do about me.
Stop being good.
Is that Bobby throws around or off?
I couldn't think about that.
Here's Bobby. Was that a yes or a no?
much, everybody.
How about for Jenny Barnes on the lead guitar there?
I wasn't ready.
She goes, what scale do I do?
Christy, you're a member. Oh, God, thank you so much, Christy. Love you.
You singing it, right? Yeah.
Thank you so much. Love you guys.
Jess, thanks for my drink.
I really appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe and like. Mash up tonight. A little different. We got Hump Day tomorrow. Hump Day Saturday. Hump Day Sunday.
Nothing like drinking on a Wednesday night, right? It's so good for you. It's good for you. Shakes out all that Monday and Tuesday shit.
Bunch of other places.
Yes, yes, it does. It does.
This should be a song. Bad Karma.
It might be.
Yeah, you got it.
Gregory Oaks over there.
Forgot to plug you guys in. Make sure you don't die. So, again, thanks for watching, guys. We are a mix match tonight. 3 different bands here on the Jersey Shore, trying to make it fun, a little
I'll
different.
get him on my G-string later.
We are at the Arrowhead Inn in Brick, New Jersey. Let's see it. Let's hit that subscribe and like.
They don't call him Big Sexy.
You guys do it back and forth.
Spicy.
Do you want to start or do you want me to start? And then you take over on second.
Okay, I'll
Go
start.
from there.
So I do first one, you do second.
Alright, we can do that. Then you got the circus, I got the shiny. And then you got Gordon New. Alright, yeah.
And you'll be Gordon.
Yeah. Bob New.
Maybe I'll say that.
You should.
So, yeah. And then you want me to just second.
Yeah, because it doesn't go back, I don't think, right? Unless there's like backing. And I always back. Who starts? I think.
We kind of just like faded it.
That's another faded.
Okay, one.
Let's keep going. Yeah. 10 more, he said? Okay. And everybody, yes, thanks to the Arrowhead for letting us do this on a Wednesday night in the middle of the hump day and try to break that fucking week up, right? It sucks.
Little by little. Little by little. Yeah, we're gonna do it one more. What? And then it hits on the ones after the solo, but then once you go to whoa, 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 oh yeah, we went over it.
Put it down.
Okay.
You stay out all night till the break of day. Hang me up with everything I say. Think about it all I'm losing you. I
everybody.
I'm Jimmy Burns. Hello.
You want to do MoMA and then do?
I am.
No, I thought she was Neil Garthly.
I went,
Or do you
yes.
want to skip that and just do Whip Post on that?
Great. I gladly take her on.
Yeah, Whip Post.
And listen, if she was Vito, I would take her on any day.
Go ahead, sir.
man.
Guys.
A dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready.
All right.
Thanks, Lisa.
All right. So
Dinner's ready.
that's it. We're done, and we'd love to hang around with you guys and have a beer and have a drink. So actually, Lisa behind the bar was nice enough to pour us a round of shots. So Jess, if you could,
Tony, thank you.
Well, let's all do a toast.
Let's all do a toast.
Let's do a toast.
It's an honor.
Toast. Come on, guys. Coco.
So like,
I think that was it, Coco. I'm sorry. Gotta come tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Tony82, Christy, thank you so much. Really love it. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Ponto, thank you so much. Wolf, love it. Guys, take a drink for me. Dawn.
I thought she brought over a fucking.
Greg's
Love
getting
it.
way ahead of himself.
Love it, love it, love it. Christy.
Slow down, Greg.
Greg's getting so ahead of
Dude,
himself.
I'm getting old, right? My eyes are like tricking me or whatever. You know what? It was just wishful thinking.
You're not getting old. I got grays in my hair.
All right.
Going, back.
Uh-oh.
So everybody, cheers.
Oh, wait, I got my shot coming.
Hold on, hold it up there. Hold it way up, way up, way up. Hold it there. Hold
on
it
for a
there.
minute.
Let's squadro higher than that.
Yeah,
Alright,
come
I'm
on. Yeah,
singling
like
you
I
out,
see you
Mike.
over there.
There you go, yeah.
Oh, it's at least a finger.
Oh, double.
There we go.
Here's a shot.
Not that finger.
Thank you, guys. Cheers
All
to
right,
you.
cheers, everyone. Do a great night.
Yay!
Cheers, everybody.
Woo!
We love you all.
We'll be back next Wednesday.
That was quite nice. Christy, again, thank you so much. And Taz, thanks for being the first subscriber, first membership of the membership. Guys, don't forget, we dingo. Nick Gurr, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. So, cheersies, cheers. Dale, thank you so much. So again, guys, I got subscriptions now where you can go on and support the channel with some memberships. We already got Taz and Christy as a member. Thank you guys so much. God, it means so much to me. It really does. It really, really does. I love this community. I love this channel. You guys are freaking awesome. Wolf, thank you for keeping it clean. Johnny, Dawn, Tennessee Tex, everybody for keeping it clean. All my mods, thank you guys so much. Couldn't do this without you. You guys are freaking awesome. Well, the birthday thing, I don't know. It's just that, I don't know what that birthday thing you're talking about. Maybe they're saying happy birthday to that person, but yes. Nicole, thank you. You rock for being here. Guys, again, we are on the Jersey Shore. And we are up from Brazil. All right, we got Brazil in the house. We're on the Jersey Shore in Brick, New Jersey. Tonight was a mashup of just a couple different bands, just to kind of be cool and have it be different and just try to change it up. So it was a mashup of Hump Day Trio and Jenny Barnes Band and Abandoned Outcast, which are three bands here on the Jersey Shore. So we just did a fun little thing tonight. I really appreciate you guys coming out and watching. You guys are freaking awesome. Don't forget tomorrow night at 6 o'clock is Hump Day Trio. Hump Day Trio will be back. They're normal guys, Hump Day Trio. And that's Thursday night, tomorrow night. And then we have Saturday night. We're going to be at the Pig and Parrot. And again, we got Bobby Scholes on bass, sitting in for Jackson while he's in Africa with the Apes. Coco Loco, you know it. And then we got Sunday again here at the Arrowhead. Good old Arrowhead. I know it's backwards, but you can read it. Arrowhead Inn, right here in Brick, New Jersey. The best dive bar on the Jersey Shore. The best bands in the area play this place. It is awesome. If you guys ever make it to the Jersey Shore, you gotta come to the Arrowhead. And look up the Arrowhead on Facebook. I think they're on Instagram too, but look them up, Arrowhead Inn. They are the best dive bar on the Jersey Shore. So thank you guys. Bernie, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, keep going, man. Tony, thank you. This is a good place, Tony. 3 rules. I got 3 rules for this place. No politics, no religion, just be nice. That's it. And enjoy music, maybe a 4th one. Enjoy the music and rock out and have a great night listening to great music in the comfort of your own home. Nicole, this dive bar is the best. It is the freaking best. Got the pool table right there, got the shuffleboard, good old bar, they got the carry out. It's a bar, it's a dive bar, yeah, man. Exactly, Rick. Who cares about world events? All that matters is music. All the fun stuff. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it because I gotta pack up. There's a lot of shit, as you can see. A lot of shit to pack up, so I gotta pack up. You guys rock. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Thank you for... Hold on. Thank you. Well, I'm talking to everybody. Got my wife here. Here's my wife.
Hi, guys.
So my wife was the instigator of this whole thing. She started this whole thing.
We gotta hold it right.
This match tonight.
I don't look good from that angle.
Oh, yeah, you're
Who
up.
knows that? Now I look good. Where's my friends? Where's
There's
my
Dawn.
guy?
Dawn's here. She loves
Hi,
the dead
guys.
wolf. Hi, Mrs. Neal.
Miss Garthly.
Garthly, yeah.
But thank you guys so much. That's pretty fun. My favorite thing is to put band, like 8 players all together. So, and that's kind of what I do. So, it was fun. I hope you guys loved it so much as I did on the other side. Right? Now we get to like
Let's see if I can meet the guys.
zone out and have fun. You want to go meet them?
Let's see if we can hear. Let's walk over here, guys. Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh, good job, Chris. Oh,
Here, but you gotta meet everybody. This is Jenny Barnes. She is the most amazing singer ever.
She is the
awesome.
best singer
Jenny,
on the female vocalist on
best,
the Jersey Shore.
the best singer.
And
Jenny Barnes Band.
guitar player.
JennyBarnesBand.com or
Yeah, Jenny Barnes Band on Facebook.
Jenny Barnes Band on Facebook. Find
And
her
she
and
has
follow
her original
her.
music coming out.
Yes, I do have my original music coming out. So.
Yes, original
Look out
music.
for me.
Look out for her. She is out of this world. Amazing.
So we're
Amazing.
yeah.
And then let's go meet.
Going over to Kevin.
All right, we gotta say hi. We got Drew. We got Greg. All right, so these are the guys that you see. Well, you hear, but now you see them. Drew and Greg. Thank you for being here, guys. And then we got Cooper. Let's say hi to Cooper. Cooper.
Yo, yo.
Awesome job, man.
So,
Awesome.
Kevin Cooper, what band? Tell us about him.
Abandoned Outcast. Well, I told him. Yeah, Abandoned Outcast.
Where do they go to find them?
Where do you find it? Abandoned Outcast? What, on Instagram?
Yeah?
Instagram, Facebook, Abandoned
He
Outcast.
also finds amazing rocks and beautiful things in the world.
Yep.
Yes.
He really
Also
does.
playing at the Wonder Bar on Sunday.
Playing
Solo.
Wonder Bar, Sunday, solo. All right. And Bobby Scholes, the bass player, is around here somewhere. I don't know where he is, but I don't see where he's at. So I got to run, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Tony, Dawn, Christy, thank you for being a member. Bernie, Johnny, Wolf Lover, everybody else. And Tennessee Tex and Taz. Taz for being the first member. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, guys. Toodaloo, kangaroos.